Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 Ultimate Team Budget Squad gameplay. Here's the lineup we got going into our first game of Season 3. This was when Free Ray Lewis was out, not Free Mike Vick. So, we're going to plug Free Ray Lewis at the middle linebacker position. We put him at the 2 spot. And even though it's, technically a backup spot, I'm second middle linebackers on the field pretty much every single play. So, he's pretty much a starter. I just didn't want him to disrupt the flow. I keep Bowman at his spot and just replace Darryl Stewart for a game as Joe Flacco throwing some dots early on, finding the new Baby Hawk. Baby Hawk was already a beast, but now we got the 90 overall Hawkins to upgrade the squad. We got the Reggie Wayne we got after we won the Super Bowl from having 10 season veteran collect or head-to-head collectibles. We got the season veteran player, which was Reggie Wayne, as Jonathan Stewart's getting us some good yardage. We're starting the game off with ball and offense, which is not exactly what you want. You usually want to start the second half with the ball, but we're making good use of it anyway. Sometimes it is good to get the ball because once you establish that touchdown lead, your opponent kind of presses a little bit, You're like, oh, this dude just scored a touchdown. I got to step it up a little bit. So you want to establish the game, like this tone of the game on offense as second down and 10. We're doing just that on this drive, but we do need to get a third down to keep that going. So we're going to look in the middle of the field, try to look for Greg Olsen, though I just hit the little curl right there to Jarvis Landry, a little seam route, and that's going to get us a first down. Flacco is 6 for 6 passing. He's throwing dimes all day long, though this time we're just going to take off of Flacco. Not the fastest guy in the field, but he could get us a good 4 or 5 yards in that one. Next play, Jonathan Stewart getting us another few yards, so that's going to bring up a third down and 1. We have an open man, but our two tight ends ran into each other. So fourth down and 1, I figured same play, same thing probably won't happen. Same thing actually did happen. The two tight ends ran into each other and negated each other out of the play. So that time I went to Harbor instead of Olsen. I figured Olsen might have been a little bit more covered. Harvard would have been wide open if he didn't run to Olsen. So maybe I should just ran the ball one of those plays. I don't know. I figured, he wouldn't account for those drag stuff, especially 2 times in a row. But maybe that's my bad, and I just won't run that play again because it wasn't too good. Here, third down 24, he's somehow able to shred up the defense almost for a first down. So fourth and 1, he goes for it here, rolls out, play action, has a man, but Vince Wilfork gets in the way. And that was not by design. Vince Wilfork wasn't really supposed to be playing coverage. I don't know how he ended up in the way. Like, he was getting so much dominated by the offensive lineman. He was so far upfield for whatever reason that he just ended up in the way there as Stewart fumbles the ball. Thankfully, I think Flacco fell on top of that. I don't think Flacco, but someone around Flacco fell on top of that one. He had 2 or 3 people who had a shot at getting that ball. So here we are at a third down situation after all this madness, and this time we're just going to run the ball. Unfortunately, we don't get anything out of it. So on fourth down, I just didn't feel like going for the field goal. I felt like just going for a knockout punch or something. Just going for it. I felt like, this time we could get it. Hit the little hitch route that he was not really doing a good job of guarding initially. So I was like, all right, he's probably not going to make adjustment to it. He's probably might not even expect it on fourth down. And we did it there, and we end up getting the touchdown. So that was pretty big right there. I had true clock on for a good part of this game. You guys have seen the second half I had on too. I was just trying to get this game over with. I think I had to go out or something. So I just wanted to get this game over. So I put on true clock starting the second quarter. So right now, the mission is, let's get out of this game with the W right away as Megatron at free safety. Did I mention we got Megatron at free safety as he gets tackled by air? This is my beef with Madden 15. Really, the offensive lineman just trucks Navarro Bowman and, his the air coming off the offensive lineman's helmet brings, what in the world? That should be a pick 6 for Calvin. Nonetheless, though, did you guys see that pick by Calvin? He wasn't anywhere close to the ball, but that's why you get him. I mean, sure, I paid 13,000 coins to get a backup free safety, but that was pretty much my 13,000 coins well invested in that one play right there. And that was just one play. Wait until you guys see more Calvin. I haven't played any more games, but I can't wait to play more games with Calvin because that's just not fair. Having a 6'5" guy, and then you got that long reach of Calvin Johnson, the high spec catch and all that. So that should definitely make using around the field some more fun for us as he's breaking off a big gain here. He had a pretty good team. You see, he has a Mod Green at running back right now. Mostly elites on his team. I think it's John sitting there at guard. So he can definitely bully us by running the ball because even though we upgraded our defensive line, we're still not up to that kind of level where we could just straight up, single-handedly take over a game just by letting the CPU do what they do, And he's proving that right now because he's running the ball up there. You see, we dropped the pick with Ray Lewis. That would have been nice to have. Instead, third down and 4, he sticks with the run. And you see Ahmad Green. Part of this thing is just we can't really tackle Ahmad Green. He's able to get a few extra yards every single time. It's here he is uncontested to the outside. Jonathan Joseph prevents a touchdown there by bringing him down. But on the next play, look at, I think that's Denard Robinson who came in the game. Didn't matter who came in the game. They were just punching it upfield. Even when we ran commit, he got a few yards there. So he hurries up, runs again. I just sent the house at him. I'm like, you're not running this ball. You're passing the ball. You want a touchdown, all right? Third down and goal. He tries it again. I send the house again. Like, especially when he comes out and goal line that time. You were not running not there all the times you just ran up and down the field. You are going to have to pass that damn ball, and he didn't. And thankfully, our defense came through. I mean, it took a few run commits and stuff like that, and like engage 8s or whatever, but we came through, and we forced him to settle for a field goal. So it's a one-possession game. Him getting the 3 points wasn't the worst thing in the world for him. He just needs to stop on defense. His problem is he doesn't have too many opportunities to do it because I do have true clock on. I needed to get out of this game. Like, I just need this game to end, you know? Since I said since the second quarter. So I'm just trying to chew that clock. I'm not going for style points. I'm not going to run up the score. If I get to the 1 yard line, I'm getting down, all right? As here, unfortunately, Jonathan Stewart carries himself out of bounds. I wasn't happy about that because that did stop the clock. We are not trying to do that under any circumstance at the end of the game. As 3rd down and 1, we're just able to get that first down. We needed 1, and we got like 1.5 with Jonathan Stewart there. So now we're 1 first down from ending the game, and we almost got it there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. We're just going to run up the gut with Stewart, but Stewart now will get the first down, and he calls his final timeout. We are in field goal range to make it a 2-possession game, so that's cool for us, but it doesn't really matter because we do get that first down with Stewart, and maybe I could have ran that one for a touchdown, but you guys saw there. I just stopped. He's going to be out of timeouts. He ends up quitting anyways. He knows the game's over, so didn't really matter. He saved us both a minute, and I was definitely cool with that. So leave a like in this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team games with the Budget Squad or whatever, and I'll catch you guys next time.